relative newcomer. Speaking of newcomers,
we got Soren.
Soren coming up here. Soren, a pretty talented player, looking to make a name for himself here at the laboratory.
Yeah, his first tournament.
Yeah, we might very well be seeing him tomorrow night at Codename Bears, which you can catch right here, twitch.tv/Clash Tournaments. But Soren, I'm not even sure who he's playing.
Well,
in the game, all things considered.
I think he said he was picking up Joker, but I don't know who he means otherwise.
Well, that's all up to speculation. So we'll figure that out as time goes on. Of course, might want to change that tag, Chia. Just saying. Joker. There you go.
Here we go. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
Yeah, do your thing, Infinite. So as we await the start of game number 1, first of all, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Folks, if you are new to the channel, if you're just joining us, joining in on the Joker hype, definitely invite you to follow us on all forms of social media at Clash Tournament on Twitter. Leave off the last S at the end for Smash. And of course, Infinite got a bowling ball.
Yep.
I'm not even kidding. He just grabbed his bowling ball.
Check me out on Twitter because there's an inside joke between why I have the bowling ball with me.
Yes, this is true. And back to mementos. We go for game number 1. That was the bowling ball that you just heard.
All right, as we see, is this loser? Yeah, this is loser finals.
Indeed, it is. Winner goes on. Loser goes home. And a relatively small pot on the line. This is a midday tournament, but you know what? That Joker content ain't gonna make itself.
That's $20 whole back.
Yeah,
that's pretty much your fighter's pass minus $5.
There you go.
Persona. It's not like you say yeehaw every time he does the snap.
Yeah, it is the AHA, right?
I think it's called AHA, yeah.
Yeah, sure, that thing.
I call it yeehaw.
It's something, you know, it's a good little poking tool, all things considered. It's not like terrible. You're not using it to rack up damage. It's not gonna be not like the most spammable thing in the world, but whatever. Like it's good for what it is.
Did you see that reach?
Yeah.
That was dirty.
Soren with the F smash. Trying to do Chia dirty here and trying to maintain that stage control. However, Chia able to get back on stage. And with as unwieldy as Rob can be, definitely you have to learn how to get back to the stage and land relatively well. Chia does so to the effect of getting the kill on Soren.
Yes.
With that back throw.
Indeed. Now I like the gunplay of Joker. I feel like it has a very good edge guarding mechanic to it that not a lot of people are going to get used to. Because it can easily just gimp you. I know it gimps Crom.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a few things that can gimp Crom, to be fair. But
yeah, everything.
However,
I had to put that out there.
Definitely, it's just another thing that counterplays a top tier, and Chia maybe going a little too. Soren making him pay again with the down air spike.
That was wild.
There you go, and Chia is going to try to get back into the swing of things. Has the lead, but Soren, that's the sort of play that can get you back into a stock. But Chia, veteran presence, has been around since she's been doing this for about Baker's dozen years. So.
Indeed, indeed.
Now, Chia exerting stage control, not letting Soren breathe. Soren trying to find some space, unable to do so. Spot dodges the AHA, and right back at it goes Chia. And again, yeah, you're absolutely right. This is not exactly the character that you play if you're risk averse. Certainly not if you're Chia. I mean, which Chia certainly is not, I should say. I mean, Chia, you know, she can play this character all she wants. She's doing quite a good job of it. Oh, Rebel's guard and Soren about to employ the services of Arsene as well.
Ooh.
Honestly, and despite the shape of that stage, I don't think it's quite as easy to pineapple yourself as one might think.
No, it's not easy. The only way you can pineapple yourself is on the right side of the stage, is when you're coming up at a straight angle, like when you're under it, right here.
Yes.
But
I noticed.
that's very hard.
Yep.
Because most people are going to go into an angle.
I managed to find a way, so.
Yeah, like in our match.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, we played a match off stream, guys.
Yep. You do not need to be seeing my my mediocre gameplay. I'll say that. And Soren, I mean, it's been far from mediocre.
Ooh. Ooh, and a nice what's it called, block. I forget the actual.
It's the downbeat counter.
Yeah, it's the Palutena thing.
It's the something Karn.
Egos. It's something you're saying. Egos.
Aiga or something.
Aiga.
So yeah, the Faraga, and Chia with that back air is eventually going to secure. That's that game number 1.
As they hop into the bus. Insert your joke here, Stu.
I would rather not. So as we approach this game number 2, should be interesting to see how Soren. Now, he doesn't necessarily like. I do believe that he prefers platforms, so I don't anticipate him going to FD. I also don't really anticipate him going to Town and City because, I mean, he just can't find the space anyway, so he might as well just go to the biggest stage that he can find in Kalos. But the thing is that Chia has been closing down the space between the two relatively well.
Yeah, Joker is low-key a very aggressive character in the right hands. I noticed, like, recently that, like, from what I've played, that if you're close together, like, he's able to fill that gap quick, especially if you're at a distance as well. Like that.
Ooh, Aha, right into the face of Chia.
Yeehaw! I'm not going to call it by its proper names, guys. Sorry for that. I'm calling it the Yeehaw.
Got the side Bs in the back.
Got the side Bs in the back. Little in my black. I got the jokers in the back. Leader. Got the yeehaw in the front. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna take my persona to the Old Town Road.
I still have not listened to that song all the way through, and I'm so proud.
You have to.
Do I?
That's a must.
Unbelievable. Either way, Soren winning definitely a must for him as he is down 1-0 in the set. However, he is up a stock at the moment. Going to play the services of Arsene for just a little bit longer before he goes away, but not before piling up a halfway decent amount of damage with that side B. Chia doing a pretty good job of pushing the initiative.
Arsene, Egos.
And Aiga? Is it the Aiga?
Aiga, I think.
Sure.
Whatever the hell you call it. I shouldn't really be saying that because I actually like Persona. Yet I haven't completed 5, but I watched the anime, so don't judge me, people.
I mean, I don't. It's not even that I dislike it. It's more just I have no opinion on it. I haven't experienced it myself. Chia eventually must have a positive opinion of that up tilt, using that to get the first stock of this game number 2.
Yeah.
Her first stock, excuse me. Chia. Yep, the back throw. Soren's going to put Chia into disadvantage and eventually kill
Bada bing.
with that forward air.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Bada boom.
Then the back throw, Chia. Trying to he gets the gimp. Beautiful stuff. In midair with the gun, and then eventually, I mean, that was just filthy coming out from Chia.
You had to do it like that, Chia. Why you gotta embarrass the boy?
Oh, she's looking for it again. Oh,
I thought it was Stu.
Soren, he grappling hooked his way back to safety, but man, I think the damage has been done psychologically. Chia finds herself right back into this thing. I mean, Soren just never saw it coming, and then...
Yeah, and that was his last surprise.
Oh, that's not even what I meant. But yeah.
We're going to be making Persona jokes. Stu, you know this by now.
Who's we?
Me.
Okay.
There's a W in me. Just flip over the M.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
People are going to kill me in the comments later.
Chia.
Bada bing! Oh, no.
Oh, looking for it, but not quite. And now Chia with the back air sends Soren flying, but and the thing is that Soren, I mean, he wanted space, but he learned very quickly that he kind of needed to be the footstool. Chia. Oh, trying to do her dirty, and you saw the face of Chia. You know, she was going for it. She was looking for that.
Back throw, not going to do it. Chia with Arsene at her disposal. Eggos.
Eggo.
Oh,
is it with the side B? Not quite. Good DI by Soren.
Oh, the counter!
Oh, beautiful!
Oh, man, that was dirty!
Soren, the sigh of relief. Man, oh, man, you talk about your last surprise. Soren pulling one out of the hat of Arsene and taking it to 1 game apiece.
She never saw it coming.
All right, there we go.
You see?
All right, we're good. We're good. Folks.
that felt so relieving to finally make that joke.
Yeah, fair enough. And you saw it. I mean, you saw the zoom-in screen, and Chia thinking that she had a 2-0 set lead, but Soren with that side B upon landing. I mean, even before his feet touched the ground. Beautiful stuff. So, as we approach this game number 3, as Infinite tends to domestic issues, I think he just realized what I said. No, it's hey, you know what, man? Shout out to Infinite for getting a girlfriend. Good stuff. Good stuff. Either way, game number 3. I did not see the stage pick. But perhaps you folks at home did. Either way, we certainly appreciate you. Whether you're at home or on the go, wherever you're watching this around the world, certainly appreciate you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now to Yoshi's Island Brawl for game number 3. So this is pretty interesting. Obviously, a lot's going to be said about Yoshi's Island in the coming months. Just considering the nature of the stage, it's already been a topic of discussion. It's banned in some regions. Philadelphia is not one of said regions. Soren looking for the F smash upon get up. Down smash might have been the safer option. Rebel's guard on the AHA gets Chia Arsene just a little earlier. However, Soren quickly building that up as well. Has not utilized that Rebel's guard nearly as much, and Chia is not really taking advantage of his abilities. I'm assuming that Arsene's a he. I mean, that's pretty much standard old-timey dress, so you know we'll go with it. Down tilt, but back air. Or I don't think that was back air actually, but either way, Soren will get the kill with the aerial. And Soren playing pretty well, seems to have calmed down and has successfully slowed down the pace of the game, which seemed to be the game plan from the get-go, but just was not able to do so with any sort of effectiveness throughout game 1. Kalos giving him just a little bit more of an advantage, just a little bit more space with which to work in game number 2. But now, as we are evened up at 2 stocks apiece, that lead that he had all but gone. As we saw, Joker can pile on the points and do it quickly. That's Soren trying to say anything that you can do, I can do better in the jab. Will knock Chia back quite a ways. Oh. Neutral air. Indeed, back throw. And the up air as well. It's an interesting up air. A lot like Sheik's up air, honestly. But comes out pretty quickly. Has combo potential, especially at the mid percentages. Oh, what a tech by Chia! Soren trying to get cheeky, trying to back air into the stage, but Chia says no, and the down B counter. Eventually, Soren will connect with that short hop forward air upon descent, and indeed, that will be the kill and the second stop. So now Soren hanging on at 112%, good back throw. Gets her off stage for a little bit. You got to work for it. So now is Chia trying to garner some sort of momentum here. Not able to do so. It seems like Soren doing a pretty good job of waiting out the offensive measures of Chia. However, only able to do so much. Maybe not the DI that Soren wanted. You see him laughing to himself about it. But either way, we are at about even. And just like that, Soren catches him with the Ega off stage. Good stuff by both players. However, Arsene is a fickle persona. I'll only stay out for so long. And honestly, if only we were all so lucky. I just get tired. I want to relax. I want to chill. I don't want to be hanging out there all the time. I can only handle so much people, folks. What can I say? It's the struggle of an introvert. Perhaps that's Arsene's as well. Good jab by Chia. Garner a little bit of stage control. Oh, and the gun gimp. Soren, he can only laugh to himself. Did not employ that grappling hook in time. You saw him trying to go for it. I saw him trying to hammer that input out, but eventually catches a face full of lead and will suffer the loss in game number 3. So Chia going up 2-1 here in Losers Final. The winner going on to face Spiro, who again, the number 11 player in Philadelphia, and came all the way out representing Drexel University. Go Dragons. And again, Drexel, gotta say, quite the contingent that they have, especially going into Collegiate Star League. They wound up going to grand finals of crew battle, eventually falling to NJIT. That crew with Spiro, Earthboundy, Yoda Cage, Dennis, and there's another player as well whose name escapes me, but honestly, I get the feeling that we're going to be seeing him at the lab just a little bit more often. But either way, going up against an NJIT team that included R Hungry, Delta, and Christmas. A very impressive side indeed that wound up going qualifying, for C-Star League. Either way, Pokemon Stadium 2, that's, we can worry about C-Star League later on. And, you know, shout out to Max Ketchum, by the way. Good friend of ours here at the laboratory. Trading off Agas. Getting these technical issues sorted out, we do apologize. And oh, footstool in neutral, as is always intentional. Oh, and eventually that tilt gonna get Soren off stage and just not able to recover. Soren trying to take advantage of the lead that he has now. Not able to garner much. Chia just raining bullets down upon the head of Soren. But has yet to lose that first stock. Down throw. Knows that forward throw was not going to give her the distance that she needed to kill. Trying to see if that side B will do the trick. Up air will do it just as well. However, sitting at about 89%. I mean, you know what? It's just going up. At a relatively high percent, let's just say that. Back throw on Soren. Trying to get another gimp. Soren sees it coming there. And now we'll break out our send just one more time. Chia getting sent up quite a ways by that up throw. A little hard to combo into that up air, which is what he was looking for, I believe, was Soren. Now as we're evening things up, and just as I say that, catches Chia napping on the ledge, punishes that landing with the F smash. And now Soren, that back air, followed up by the side Bs. Good little poking tool that that standard Joker has. Not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it's always good to throw out that hitbox, and you know what? Just see whatever you can get. Keeps your opponent on edge. Nothing else, a psychological tool than more than anything else. Good shielding of the down smash. Soren in very real danger of losing this second stock, and indeed may very well do so. Chia trying to catch Soren napping on the ledge as she was, but will eventually secure that kill, and indeed her second stock in the match. But sitting at 79%, she's got a ways to go, and we've seen her make up these deficits before, so who am I to doubt Chia? Who are we? I posit that to you, chat. Soren with that back air. A-House canceling each other out. Neutral air, trying to get something cheeky with that, but nothing doing, says Chia. Spot dodge on the smash attack. Soren going for these Agas. And beautiful Rebels guard, and finally Chia can take some offensive measures herself. And indeed does so. Short hop down air in neutral, and indeed Chia is going to take game number 4 and take the set 3-1. So Soren, a formidable force being revealed here at the laboratory. Not a bad debut, all things considered. Say what? Yeah, honestly, that wasn't half bad. So he'll bow out in 3rd place. Yeah, exactly.